students, welcome to standard 11 lesson 4 Kingdom Animalia. In this we are going to study phylum Ctenophora. Commonly these organisms are called as comb jellies or sea walnuts. Now let us study first the examples of this phylum. Here to remember the examples, I have given you a very short trick. You can remember the letter PCB, that is physics, chemistry, biology. But here instead of physics, chemistry, biology, you are going to remember the examples of this phylum. Let us study what do you mean by P or what stand for P. P stand for Pleurobrachia. Now this Pleurobrachia, commonly it is also called as sea gooseberry. This Pleurobrachia, commonly it is called as sea gooseberry. If you see this organism here, it looks like a water droplets, right? So their gelatinous globular bodies, mostly it is composed of 99% of water. So it looks like water drop only. Here C means Ctenoplana. This Ctenoplana, this particular organism, they are brightly colored body and they are flat also. They have organ of equilibrium called as statocyst. Now come to B. Here B stand for Biroi. These particular living organisms, they are free swimming marine organism. Their body is transparent, gelatinous, flat or ribbon shaped. Now let us study the characteristic of this phylum Ctenophora. But how you are going to remember all the characteristic? Let us have a trick, short trick to remember the characters. Here let us see this sentence: A B C D rat mouse feed. A B C D rat mouse feed. You are going to remember this sentence, and with the help of this sentence you are going to remember most of the characteristic of this phylum. Now the letter which I have circled, for that I have not written any characteristic. Okay. Now let us start with the letter B. B stand for bioluminescence. Now what do you mean by bioluminescence? Bio means living organism and luminescence means to emit the light. The characteristic feature of this phylum is these organisms mostly they emit the light. C stand for ciliated comb plates for locomotion. D stand for diploblastic. Now what do you mean by diploblastic? Di means two. They have two germ layers, ectoderm and endoderm. And digestion, it takes place extracellular digestion as well as intracellular digestion. Now what do you mean by extracellular digestion? The digestion which takes place outside the cell. It means inside the digestive tract. That digestion is extracellular digestion. Intracellular digestion means the digestion which takes place inside the cell without digestive tract. That digestion is called as intracellular digestion. It means in this organism digestion takes place. In some organism it takes place extracellular digestion. In some organism it takes place intracellular digestion. R stand for radial symmetry. Radial symmetry means if you cut this organism at any radius, it divides into two equal half. Such symmetry is called as radial symmetry. T stand for tissue level of organization. Now what do you mean by tissue level of organization? Many cells come together to form tissue and these tissue perform different functions inside the body of that organism. M stand for marine. They are exclusively marine means they will get only in sea water. OS stand for only sexual reproduction takes place. EF stand for fertilization takes place externally. Now what do you mean by fertilization is external? The gametes are released outside the body, and these gametes, male gamete and female gametes, get attracted towards each other and fertilization takes place outside. ID stand for indirect development. Now what do you mean by indirect development? The development, it consists of different stages of life cycle. For example, in case of frog, the frog is having different forms in the life cycle. Frog first give rise to egg hatches into larva, then larva converts into tiny frog. So these are different forms. So if such forms are present in the life cycle, then such life cycle is called as indirect development. So these all are about the characteristic of phylum Ctenophora.